Furiosa has been out for a while now, so today I'm going to tell you what I think of it. And yes, spoiler alert, there will be spoilers for this movie. Let's first start with all of the things I liked about this movie. The performances of each cast member was great. Chris Hemsworth, who kind of does what Jason Momoa did in Fast X, but in R-rated, to Anya Taylor-Joy, who's great as Furiosa, even though she doesn't look anything like Charlize Theron in Mad Max Fury Road, to Lila Brown, who plays young Furiosa. She's so great in this movie, because at least a third of this movie is her as Furiosa, and she's the scene stealer in every scene she's in. The action is very good. In its best moments, it's just below that of Fury Road, like the scene where they have to drive a truck to bullet form, and then some people try to attack that truck. When I watched Fury Road, obviously I was blown away by the action, but also I really liked how you felt that this world is so rich with details, but those things were always only mentioned or shown for some frames. This movie really goes deep in terms of showing you stuff, maybe sometimes too deep. I mean, I didn't really need to know how Furiosa got her pump gun, but you get to see Gastown and Bullet Farm, for instance. You get to see the brother of Rictus, Scrotus, which was just cool, or just seeing different clans and clothing was fun as well. This movie really adds depth to the whole Mad Max world, which I really enjoyed. Also, when I went into this movie, I already heard that the pacing isn't as good as in Mad Max Fury Road, but I have to say the whole intro sequence where you get introduced to the green place for like 5 minutes and then Furiosa gets kidnapped right away by some hooligans, that whole chase until her mother dies was fantastic. George Miller also really focuses on the details, which makes this chase scene so much better than just an ordinary bike chase scene. The sound design was really good as well. The CGI, while definitely more present than in Mad Max Fury Road, wasn't as bad as I expected, so I was pleasantly surprised by that. Also, if you're enjoying this video, please subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100 subs by the end of 2024, and well, that only works if somebody subscribes. Anyways, let's come to the negatives, because I do have some. This movie's definitely too long. There were always some moments where I thought, oh, I didn't really need that. And that's then topped by the end dialogue between Chris Hemsworth and Anya Taylor-Joy, which just doesn't want to end. Also, there were some scenes where you could tell that some part of this movie was made in a studio right in front of green screen. I was kind of disappointed as well that this movie didn't really show how Immortan Joe and Furiosa became enemies. They basically just skipped that part, which I found weird, because isn't that what this prequel should be all about? Also, there were two plot holes. The first one being there where Anya Taylor-Joy loses her arm. How can she escape out of there? There were motorcycles driving around her the whole time. And the second one was that Max saved her life and brought her to Immortan Joe's Citadel. So basically, that means in Fury Road, that wasn't the first time he was in the Citadel, or even the first time he met Furiosa. That's kind of weird. Anyways, overall, I really like this movie. For me, this is a 4 out of 5. Click here to check out if Furiosa was my favorite movie of May. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Bye!